What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but we're still here. The Bronco's been getting some updates, so I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on a few of things that have been happening as we prep this thing to go out to the Rubicon Trail later this year. So today we're going to be working on the rear axle, and we're going to be putting a shave kit on it. I've already got this thing taken apart, so I'm about to take it outside, pressure wash it. And right here we have the new cover on. So you can see we're going to be gaining about 1 inch of clearance here. So the truck used to have 37s. I got a set of 38s on it now, but this will give us a lot more clearance. All right, so let's get this thing moved out and cleaned up. So I'm just going to be using the angle grinder to make all the cuts in the housing, and it cut through the cast iron pretty easily. I didn't record it, but to mark out the line, I ended up using a laser level and just set the axle housing according to the angle in the instructions, and that seemed to work out pretty good. For the MIG welding this time, I used a nickel 55 wire that seemed to work pretty good. And at the end of the welding, I used a needle scaler to reduce the stress. And I also didn't show it, but I did wrap it in a welding blanket to let it cool slowly. All right, so I have the axle back inside now. Getting ready to put the gears back in. I've got it all cleaned out. I just took the old bearing off the pinion here so I can reuse those shims for the first try. And over here we have the new ring and pinions going in, and these are 5/38. And instead of the 488s. And I got these cryo heat treated. So yeah, this is the rear here. It's been shaved down to 10 inches. And the front there is a 10-inch ring gear for the Dana 60. So let's get this thing installed and see how the pattern looks. All right guys, so fast forward a little bit. I got the gears put in the rear end here. It took a little bit to get it in, but using the same ARB locker as I had before, I ended up having to shave the ring gear down a little bit more to fit in the housing. But yeah, I'm about ready to put the cover on, and then I'll move to the front. Not doing a shave on the front or anything, just putting the 538 gears to match the new gears in the rear axle. So let's get to that. All right, so rear axle is back in now. Front axle is taken apart and all cleaned up. Got the new gear on the ARB locker. So my brother's coming over. We're gonna try and get this front end put back together today. All right, so we got the gears put in the front end. They went together pretty good. I've already got the axles back in, the wheel ends on. So I'm about to put the diff cover back on, fill it up with oil, and all the major stuff is done for this work that I'm doing now. So a few things to finish up and then we'll be ready for a test drive and a trip.